So, I'll be saying some more words, but I want to bring up the organizer of our event here. His name is Edward Willing. We all call him Eddie, or Ed, Mr. Ed. Only Mr. Ed when his throat's a little hoarse. Okay. Hey, I have the microphone, you don't. So, he is the founder of the Founder's Intent. And part of it is to make sure we stick to the letter of the Constitution, the state constitution, the federal constitution. And as has been said much recently in various campaign speeches, we need to reaffirm the Constitution.
Yes.
So, without further ado, here's Ed Willing.
Thank you, Ferris. Yeah, most importantly, guys, it's not just the letter, because we know that anybody can twist words, right?
Yeah.
Not just the letter, but the intent behind it.
Yeah.
A lot of people just stop at the Constitution. Look, guys, it only takes 20 minutes to read. Challenge a liberal to learn it, but to go beyond that and learn what they actually meant. For instance, the word general welfare does not mean to make everybody happy and make their lives easier. We know that, but we only know that by reading what it actually means, okay? So that is what we exist for. Once upon a time, conservative rallies didn't happen at all, right?
Yeah.
Progressives have been doing it for over 100 years. We've just recently been woken up, whether it's the Tea Party Patriots, the local Wisconsin Tea Parties, whoever it is, American Majority, AFP, organizations have been popping up everywhere, but they don't just pop up and exist on their own. They need people like us, okay?
Right, yep.
And what changed was we were tired of being told one thing and seeing another being done, right? For too long, on both sides of the aisle. What happened was we were tired of balancing our checkbooks and them not balancing theirs.
Right.
We have to balance our checkbooks and know that we have money. They simply print more, right? They actually say that they don't have to balance their checkbooks, that it's almost healthy to run a negative deficit. We got tired of that. We're also tired of electing state leaders and national leaders who basically go and appoint judges or even local judges that get elected, and they make decisions for people that affect them that they didn't have a chance to elect. What I mean by this is, for instance, Dane County. Well, let's start here. Nationwide, there's 513,000 elected officials. Nationwide. In Wisconsin, we have several thousand. Here in Dane County, there's 17 district court judges. A couple of them, fair constitutional type judges. They're mostly district judges. The rest of them are another story. Why do we know the names? Sue me. Flanagan.
Yeah.
Now on Collis. We know them because it's 17 judges from Dane County that aren't elected by the state of Wisconsin. So you want to talk about what democracy looks like. When democracy failed you on June 5th, you decided to turn to a judicial oligarchy. I don't get that.
Yeah.
All right? And what this rally is really about is a statement. You guys are not our audience, they are. The government is our audience, because they need to remember that no matter what's been going on for the last 20 months, we are not backing down, right? Right. Founder's Intent is a Racine-based organization, but we serve nationwide. We teach people in schools, community groups, churches, seminars, not just how we became a republic, but why, okay? The reasons why. Everybody on this plaza, we all believe in liberty, okay? I believe that. We all love our country. We disagree on how to solve the problems that we have. That's where the common ground ends. What became real to me was knowing why we were made a republic, because it is the best way to preserve that liberty. The right to life, liberty, and property. Those are the three most important policies. All other policies flow from that, and they precede government. We created government to protect those liberties. That's why we exist, and that's why we're here today. Not one man, not a judge, not a legislator, not an executive, not a governor, not a president can stop that. It has to start and end with us. Most conservative reforms focus on localization and empowering local communities to run their own governments. Act 10 was only one of many laws that are like that have been fought by the left, because progress is not their only goal, if at all. Control is. When they don't get their way, they go to another form. They go to another government to force it on the others. Dane County this week just made a decision to approve a contract, and that's okay. Dane County made its own decision. They did not need Act 10 to get overturned to make that decision. They're trying to make a statement, but it's a false one. Everybody still has the right to a union. Everybody has the right to representation. They do not have the right to force a standardization on everybody. It's for this reason that the founders created a system that moved every decision possible as locally as possible. We have a vision of changing us, the community. Conservatives need to start there. Progressives have been doing it for too long. Where did they start? Education.
Naturally.
They started in education in every aspect that they could. They control school boards in conservative communities. I want to see who in here, now I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but who here has been to a school board meeting in the last 2 years? Okay. Thank you for showing up here because this is where it starts, but more of us showed up at school board meetings than them back there, so that's encouraging. Let's make it so that we all do. Okay? Guys, I'm telling you, this isn't the sole focus of Founders Intent, but because we focus on local governance, it doesn't get more local than the person that you're living next to or the school that your kids go to. We love teachers. We love schools. We love education. We have a good teacher right over here, Tracy over in La Crosse. Christy LaCroix sends her love all the way from Kenosha. We love teachers and we want the best ones to succeed because we want our kids to succeed. We all love kids, teachers, and our education system. But we know that free market economics works in the economy and it works in public service.
That's right.
It does. And that is what we are campaigning for. That is what we're championing. Okay? Today, as I said, the rally is not the goal, the government is. We want them to hear us. In closing, I'd like to remind not only the Dane County judges, but every unconstitutional official in the country that we are not backing down. We may be tired, we've been fighting for over 20 months, but we're not backing down. We're not getting complacent. And by the way, we did build this rally. We're not backing down, we're not going away, and I love that you guys are here. Thank you.